Creating content that we're passionate about can be a fulfilling and rewarding experience. However, many individuals, including myself, encounter self-sabotage when pursuing their creative endeavors. This self-sabotage can manifest as doubt, procrastination, perfectionism, and the biggest of all, the fear of failure. Overcoming these barriers is essential to unleash our creativity and produce content that we truly love. Because of this, many of us give up on something we were once passionate about. Something that would make us stay up in bed thinking about how we can create something better and better the next day. With that being said, I came up with a few tips/steps that I use for myself when struggling with self-sabotage during my creative journeys. And if you'll allow me to, I would love to share them with everyone that's watching this video and may struggle with the same issues. If you allow me to continue, let's get started together. The first step I wrote down was that we need to recognize negative patterns. And what do I mean by this? Well, self-sabotage often begins with the negative thought patterns that undermine our confidence and creativity. The little nagging voice in our heads may tell us that our work isn't good enough and that it's not worth it to keep going. Or we may fear rejection and failure. Additionally, the perfectionism that paralyzes us, leading to overthinking and excessive self-criticism, hinders our creative process. It's important to recognize and accept that we are doing this to ourselves, so that we can allow ourselves to move forward with terminating the self-sabotage that creeps into our creative process. The second step that I wrote down is that we need to embrace vulnerability and authenticity. One way to combat the self-sabotage is by embracing vulnerability and authenticity in our content. Sharing our true selves, including our struggles and challenges, can resonate with our audience, creating a bond and a reasoning to continue to make content. By being genuine and open, we create connections based on honesty and passion, allowing us to break free from the fear and judgment of criticism. Allow for yourself to take judgment and criticism and use it to your advantage to create even better content that will connect with people even more. And in turn, it'll help you embrace who you are as a creator. Knowing who you are as a creator brings a boost in confidence that you may not have had otherwise due to the negative thoughts weighing you down. Tip 3 is honestly probably my favorite one, and that is setting realistic goals. When I started this channel, I had one goal: make content for fun. Make it for people who can't or won't speak up about the topics I discuss. As soon as I started, I made the rule of only making videos when I really wanted to, when it felt right. I didn't worry about the length of the videos. I never worried about making money. I always just cared about making something I was passionate about. Which brings me to my next point. Another strategy for overcoming self-sabotage is to celebrate small victories. I currently celebrate every single subscriber I gain, or every video I publish, or even every like and comment I get. It makes me feel rewarded. It makes me happy and not in a self-doubting state. Breaking down our creative process into manageable tasks and acknowledging our process along the way can help us stay motivated and focused on creating the things we love. By celebrating these small wins, we build momentum and confidence, making it easier to overcome self-doubt and inertia. Before going into my final tip/step, I have a few honorable mentions that I just want to bring up. Just because they didn't fit into my script originally doesn't mean I wanted to push them away to the side and forget about them. I just wanted to mention these two things really quickly before we get to the end of the video. Challenge your inner critique. When you notice self-sabotaging thoughts creeping in, challenge them with evidence to the contrary. For example, if you think, I'm not good enough to create this, remind yourself of past successes or the progress you've made so far. Burnout and feeling overwhelmed can contribute to self-sabotage, so make sure you take regular breaks, practice self-care, and maintain a healthy work-life balance. This can help you stay mentally and emotionally resilient in your content creation efforts. It's okay to take breaks. Sometimes all we need to do is only create when we really want to. Don't force yourself to create when you can't. I know when I started making YouTube videos back in the day, I forced myself so hard. I wanted to just put out random videos every day. I wanted to make 18 videos a day. That's a little exaggerative, but you get what I mean. I was putting out random videos all the time. And admittedly, they weren't good videos. And because of that, they didn't get any views. And because of that, I would just tell myself that I wasn't doing it right, and that I'm bad, and that I can't keep doing this. So my biggest advice to you all listening, please, 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 take your time, practice self-care, and only create when you really need to. I know I've said that a lot, but create when you really, really, really want to. When you feel that passion and that creativity flowing through you to create. That's when you do the best work. Anyways, it's time for my final tip. Here we are. My final tip, the final step in this process: seeking support and collaboration. Surrounding ourselves with a supportive community of fellow creators can be instrumental in overcoming self-sabotage. Collaborating with others, seeking constructive feedback, and sharing experiences can help us navigate challenges and gain valuable insight. Now, you may be wondering, what if I'm a small creator and I can't do collaborations? Well, here's my answer for you. Focus on the main point of this step: seeking support. Get opinions about your content from friends and/or family that you know will give you honest feedback. A big thing for me when creating these videos is asking my friends to watch them. I ask them to see how long it takes until they get bored of watching, just to see how I can improve on it for the next video. I ask them to judge my thumbnails. I ask them to judge how I speak. I ask all these things so that I can further myself and my creative process. I do this so that I can continue to create better and more polished content. A supportive network of friends and family, and even random people on the internet, can provide encouragement, guidance, and a sense of camaraderie, reminding us that we're not alone in our creative journeys, and that we're all given the chance to create something truly beautiful. To end this off, I want to make this clear to all of you. Overcoming self-sabotage in content creation is a transformative journey that empowers us to fully express our creativity and produce work that resonates with both ourselves and our audience. It begins with acknowledging and challenging negative patterns that may hinder our progress and embracing vulnerability and authenticity as integral parts of the creative process. By setting realistic goals, we can establish achievable milestones that propel us forward, fostering a sense of accomplishment and motivation. Seeking support and collaboration from a community of like-minded individuals can provide invaluable encouragement and feedback, ultimately helping to diminish self-doubt and fueling our creative endeavors. With perseverance and self-awareness, we can cultivate a deep understanding of our creative voice and niche, allowing us to produce content that is not only unique, but also deeply resonate with our audience. Through this process, we can create an authentic and fulfilling creative experience that reflects our passion and dedication as a creator, ultimately leading to a more meaningful and impactful content creation journey. If we all practice these things, it will lead to a more fulfilling and authentic creative experience. Thank you everyone who got to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video at all and want to support me, a simple like or subscription would help me out a lot. Share this video with your friends who may have the same issues with self-sabotage, and maybe you can help them find the passion and motivation to keep trying. I'm Quinn, aka Qanator, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.